This video is brought to you by Dice, the global entertainment content marketplace. In today's video, we will be exploring 5 movie trends that both buyers and sellers should be looking out for in the coming years. If you are a buyer looking to acquire content for your platform, or you're a content seller looking to get your content out to a global audience, get in touch with us via our website connect.digital or our email address dicesales@connectdigital.com. Without further ado, let's explore this breaking news. The entertainment industry has changed dramatically over the past decade, with the rise of on-demand content shifting the way audiences consume content and also the way content is produced. So what can we expect from the 2020s? Today, we'll be exploring just that. Here are 5 trends that are expected to surface in 2022, as reported by Small Screen. The topic of streaming services and its effects on the film and TV industry have already been widely discussed over the past decade, as it has grown exponentially in prominence over the 2010s. A large portion of the biggest companies have launched their own streaming platforms to critical acclaim, with HBO Max and Disney Plus being prime examples of this success. For now, these major studios are still committed to theatrical releases, but for how long? The global pandemic has certainly had the largest impact on big budget Hollywood blockbuster films, with productions having to shut down entirely for almost 2 years. What does this mean for the future? Will blockbuster hits still be able to make the same amount of money as they did before the COVID pandemic? These are important questions as we begin to climb out of the lockdowns into a post-COVID world. One of the most popular movie subgenres of the 2010s are the superhero franchises, whether that be Marvel, DC, or many others. With popularity comes bigger budgets, bigger productions, bigger marketing, and bigger box office sales. Unfortunately, this demand became the demise of these franchises, as they were the most affected in the global pandemic. Whilst there were a few notable releases over the past 18 months, namely Birds of Prey and Wonder Woman 1984, superhero flicks have laid dormant over the pandemic. Will people still be as excited for The Avengers or Batman as they were 3 years ago? Or will they find these movies too out of touch with the current climate of the world that we live in today? With cinemas being forced to hibernate for almost 2 years, it wouldn't be dramatic to wonder what the future holds for the movie theatre experience. Contrary to popular belief though, evidence shows a surge in popularity for cinemas in the UK, with The View going on record to say that they are receiving 80% of their average admissions pre-COVID. This is great news, as we can see that the cinema experience hasn't been lost within the global pandemic. While cinema allows individuals to create a physical manifestation of their inner thoughts and fantasies, it is often clear that these art pieces are influenced by culture and the world events around them. This is important as it sparks a reaction within us as we find ourselves relating to these stories on a personal level. In this case, what influence from the COVID-19 pandemic can we expect to see in the coming years? So what does this mean for you? Whether you're a content buyer or a content seller, there is a lot to take away from this news. Whilst it is clear that streaming services and OTT platforms are taking precedence over traditional means of consuming content, the general population are not quite ready to let go of the traditional cinema experience. With us exiting the lockdown into a post-COVID world, people are excited to interact with blockbuster cinema again. Furthermore, if history is to provide us insight into cultural impacts on trends, we may see a surge in movies and series that are either indirectly or directly influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is important to audiences as people crave content that they feel personally attached to, which superhero movies may not be able to provide. That being said, we're still in the early stages of post-lockdown living, so this may change as time goes on. What do you think of this news? Do you agree with our findings? Let us know down in the comments below. As always, you can get in touch with us via our website connect.digital or our email address dicesales@connectdigital.com for business inquiries. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Have a great day.